Pack your bags, let's take a ride. 5 minutes flat and we'll explore the wide with Forrest Kelly. It's travel time. It's the best 5-minute travel podcast. Let's go!
Just getting from point A to point B when you're traveling in an unknown world can be a bit of an adventure. And yeah, don't shy away from charging people because I can be as frugal as the next person, but when it comes to expertise and stuff that's going to save me times, I have no problem paying for it.
Well, yeah, and the other part of that, too, is that I'm also on call for you as well. So recently I had somebody who their husband got sick and they needed to leave the country the next day. And that was one of those things. She was really overwhelmed. She didn't know what to do. She was already stressed out and worried about her husband. And then now I have to come up with all these other additional plans that I have to do. And how can I get home as soon as I can? And so basically she called me. Of course, I calmed her down. We got everything through it. I told her to focus on her family and I would take care of everything else. So I found her a flight that day. She got home. It was late at night, later than I wanted her to, but she got home that night. There was no issues whatsoever. She was able to be there for her husband. And she didn't really have to worry about any of the back stuff, like the canceling the hotel and getting the money back and the refunding and all of that stuff. I took care of all that for her. So she was able to really focus on what mattered. And I think that it's helpful in have that peace of mind in the back of your head that that, hey, somebody is going to take care of it for me.
Yeah, you really came through.
Right.
Wow. I mean, did she call you later and tell you that you're in the will?
Not yet, man. I haven't gotten that phone call, but I better soon.
Yeah.
She was also somebody that I had gone to high school with and was friends with for a long time. So it was good for her to know that she had that taken care of. So that's what I like to do, help people out as much as possible. And I also like to give a little bit of a fun surprise too. So for instance, for her, she went with her son down to celebrate her son's birthday. And that's why they were out of the country. So I actually had a little birthday cake delivered to the hotel for him. So when she got there, they had a little surprise, a little celebration. I had also planned a special dinner for them. So they had all of that situated. And she really enjoyed what time she did have on that trip.
For this particular trip, do you remember the cost, what you charge?
I think she spent around $3,200. And we did a little bit extra excursions and we upgraded our room.
Well, but the $3,200 wasn't in your pocket. That was mostly for the travel and et cetera, but your service.
Oh, yeah. I charge about 10% of the overall cost for a full concierge service.
So under $400.
Yes. It wasn't that much. I feel like some people are charging more for that kind of service, but I'm doing it more for the fun of it and the fact that I'm being able to help.
So for this service that you did, because she had you doing the planning and everything out, what did it cost you? I mean, it was priceless for her. I mean, but what did she pay you, rather?
She paid me about 10% or so of the overall cost of the trip, so it wasn't too bad. I feel like as far as what it cost me, it was really just a lot of time for me, but it was so much fun because I had not been to the hotel that she was in specifically, so I was able to talk to a couple people there. I actually booked one of them for my podcast. So it's also about me being able to make connections too. So I charge less because I'm able to get more out of it for myself too.
Oh, and that's why the customers are keep coming back. They love it. So when you book the travel, you're trying to find the best deal possible for them as far as to plug into their schedule of when they want to arrive and when they want to leave and stuff like that. But you're not just being willy-nilly and just saying, okay, whatever it costs, that's all right.
I have had a couple of people who have had limitless budgets. So those are a lot of fun to play with. But for the most part, I have people who come with a very modest budget. I think it normally averages between $3,000 to $5,000 for 2 people. If you're looking for a family, it's closer between 5 and 7. It just depends upon what it is that you're looking for. If you're looking for something that is all-inclusive, we can definitely work things out cheaper. But if you want that full-on cultural immersion where you're taking cooking classes and you're meeting with people on a regular basis, or maybe you're doing a homestay or something like that, those are just a tiny bit more costly because there's a little bit more things that have to go on in the background. You make sure you got reference checks for the people that you're homestaying with and all of that as well. So it's a lot of fun. I've had I think my favorite trip was planning Belize. I actually just planned for a group. I think it was 8 people. They were a lot of fun. They were definitely going to party. So that was one of the things that I had to do a lot of research in, because I wasn't really sure what the safe places were that they could go and you know, experience the nightlife and that sort of thing. So luckily I was able to find a couple of locals that I had talked to before and met personally, and they were able to kind of steer me into the right direction. And they had a lot of fun. Nobody got arrested, which was the main goal out of the whole trip. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun to make these connections with people and kind of give them different experiences that they're looking for.
Yeah, nobody wore camo and nobody got bit by karma.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've touched down and landed. The episode's done with 5 quick minutes of travel and fun.
This is your captain speaking. We have touchdown. That completes this episode.
Join Forrest Kelly for the next big show. The best 5-minute travel podcast. Let's go.